So guys, join me today as we visit the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea forms the border between Palestine and Jordan, and the river Jordan which flows down is the main supply of water to the Dead Sea. And there's no water flowing out from the sea because it's the lowest point on earth. The Dead Sea is located 430 meters below sea level. From north to south it measures 50 kilometers and the widest point is 20 kilometers. The Dead Sea has a salinity of 33.7%. That is almost 10 times saltier than ordinary seawater. If you evaporated a liter of Dead Sea water, you'd have around 250 grams of salt left behind. And in the whole of the Dead Sea, there are about 37 billion tons of salt. Ordinary seawater comprises of 97% of sodium chloride, whereas the Dead Sea salt is a mixture of ions of different chlorides and bromides. Ordinary sodium chloride only make up 30% of the salt here, hence its healing properties. There are many beaches for visitors at the Dead Sea, from the Jordan side to the Israeli side. And for our trip today, we are taking the Israeli side, entering to Kalia Beach. The Dead Sea is the lowest point on earth, hence water only is lost through evaporation, hence the high salinity of the Dead Sea. It's quite a nice facility. They had a restaurant, they had changing facilities, showering facilities, a drinks bar, a place to sit and rest, and even camping facilities too. This was interesting. There was a Dead Sea packaging plant here where they were preparing the salt from the Dead Sea fresh for people to buy. The only place in the world to watch, touch and buy salt from the Dead Sea. So these were the various products sold. Dead Sea scrub soap. They even had olive oil soap from the Dead Sea. We even bought this jar of Dead Sea salt which you could use to scrub your body to get this healing effect at home. The healing waters of the Dead Sea have been sought after ever since biblical times. Herod the Great, who reigned here until his death in the year 4th century BCE, built one of the world's first health spas along its shores. And according to legend, Cleopatra used to come from Egypt to immerse herself in the Dead Sea. Sunbathing at the Dead Sea has less of a sunburn risk than other destinations. This is due to its location below sea level, as harmful UV rays are filtered through 3 natural layers. These include an extra atmospheric layer, an evaporation layer above the Dead Sea, and a thick ozone layer. You can see on the right the glamping facilities for people to camp here if you need to. As you walk down the pathway to the Dead Sea, there are some various safety instructions displayed here which I'll read out to you shortly. The Dead Sea is dying. It is receding at a rate of 1 meter a year. This is because of the use of the Jordan River by Israel and Jordan. The only source of water for the Dead Sea is the Jordan River, and this water is being diverted by Jordan and Israel for their industrial and other purposes. If you see this lifeguard tower, it was built in the year 2002 when the Dead Sea level was just 2 meters away. And now you see it's far at the back there. Well guys, let me read to you the safety instructions which were displayed in the signpost I showed you earlier. First of all, do not at all drink the Dead Sea water. If you do swallow the water, please get help from first aid personnel. Floating on your stomach or diving into the water is forbidden. Do not put your head under the water or splash water on yourself. Take precaution if you suffer from high blood pressure or heart conditions. You are advised to drink a lot of fresh water while enjoying yourself. Enter the Dead Sea in a sitting position and then lie back to float. As the sand can be very hot during the summer months, it was not advised to walk barefooted. Well guys, you could see it was quite a long walk to reach the water levels of the Dead Sea. This was due to the fact that the Dead Sea water levels were receding at a rate of 1 meter every year. The high salt and mineral content of the Dead Sea means that this body of water has powerful healing properties. It is a popular destination for treating skin problems such as acne, psoriasis, cellulite, as well as muscle aches and arthritis. Luckily, I brought my GoPro camera, which was waterproof, to film the scene here. The Dead Sea's high salt levels meant that people could easily float on its surface due to its natural buoyancy. Bobbing along like a cork was a fun-filled experience and a great way to relax. Although the picture here looks very calm and peaceful, I had to stop for a while when the water got into my eyes. It was really burning. I had to rush and wash it with fresh water before resuming my floating in the sea. According to Raja, when he put the mud on his scalp, it stung a little because he had shaved it recently. So, advice for you, if you want to put the Dead Sea mud on your scalp, make sure you don't shave your scalp for at least 5 days.
The Dead Sea
Water is like oily, right?
oily, yeah? And the salt? Salty.
Tastes salty and bitter. Extremely salty.
Okay.
As we finish our dip in the Dead Sea and walk back to our changing area, we passed through this bar, which was unique in the sense that it was supposed to be the lowest bar in the world at the height of minus 420 meters below sea level. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Till the next video from Life 50. Cheers!